I'm depressed. Let's bake something. So Christmas is coming. What's more depressing than that? So Christmas, you have to give people gifts, right? That's the point of Christmas for a lot of people. I don't know. The point of Christmas for me is just hating being around people, but whatever. So I'm gonna make truffles. I'm gonna make some truffles for people. Got a few different flavors. I'm gonna do chili for spicy. One of my boyfriends loves spiciness. Got some strawberry extract and dried strawberries for strawberry flavored, obviously. Got some mint extract for mint truffles. And then just straight up chocolate, because whatever, I'm boring. So yeah, let's get started. So to start the truffles, I'm just gonna open this extremely loud bag of chocolate chips. Pour one, 2 cups, plus a little extra from the counter. And put it in the microwave, 30-second intervals until it's melted. So every 30 seconds, sort of mix them up. It's not honestly going to do anything for the first 3 or 4 rounds except for spread out the heat. But you don't want to burn your chocolate because that's fucking nasty. More stirring. Starting to get somewhere now. Probably like 1 or 2 more goes. Also, don't do what I did. Get something to set your fucking spoon on before you fuck up your counter. Yeah, should be the last go, actually. So that's about what you want. And then for every cup of chocolate, you want 4 ounces of cream cheese. So here's a trick to open these. I always fucking forget it. Center seam at end. Open along center seam at end. I got this. Center seam at end. The fuck? I swear I've done this before. Ta-da! Each package of cream cheese is 8 ounces. There are 2 cups of chocolate chips. Bam. So now you stir this until you hate yourself some more. May have chosen the wrong tool for the job. Too late now. Really take out your anger on it. Stab it. Recipe I found online. I'll put a link in the description if I remember. I might not. But the recipe said to use a paddle attachment on your stand mixer, which I thought was really cute. Like I've got money for a stand mixer. Bake truffles, get swole. Eventually, either your arm's gonna fall off, or it's gonna look like this. Kind of like light and fluffy. There's not supposed to be any white streaks, but clearly I missed one. But yeah, that's about the consistency you want. So now I'm gonna have to put mine in a plastic bag. I don't have many mixing bowls, and I hate doing dishes. I should say at this point, if this was a flavored truffle, we would be adding one of our flavoring nonsenses in. But do the plain ones first, because I'm lazy. Make sure you get as much chocolate as possible on the outside of your bag if you're going this lazy route like I am. It's a very important step. And eventually, you'll find your brain, level up, and use a rubber scraper if you've got one. And since we're going to use this bowl again for the same exact thing, and then just add a flavor to it, I'm not that worried about it. So yeah, here's your weird, nasty looking bag of truffles with goo on the outside. So squeeze all the air out of this that you can. put more goo on the outside from your fingers. Seal it up, which is really hard when there's goo everywhere. There it is. Then you put this in the fridge or the freezer for like an hour or so. Almost forgot. Label your damn bags. You will forget. Then you just do it again for the next flavor. Bitch. I'd say that's about good. I mean, there's still a little bit of white streakiness in there, but these ones are going to be mint, so there's going to be a lot more fucking stirring. I've never used the mint extract before, which is what I'm using. But I'm told it's really strong. I'm told there's a cap in it that you have to take off. So I'm only going to try maybe 3 drops for this whole batch, and then I can adjust for taste later. And by later, I mean after I throw the cap on the floor. Alright, that was more than I wanted. Cool. Let's see how it goes. It smells like I'm mixing mouthwash. I'm reasonably certain that that's mixed good enough. Fling some on the floor for good measure. So I'm gonna try it. So first off, I don't have a fancy other camera. So second off, that happened somehow. So that's good. But yeah, we're gonna try this now. Ooh, it's weird and glossy. Ugh. Wish me luck. Don't taste the mint at all. Let's add some more. It's probably good. Famous last words. Decided I hated how my camera phone looked, so we're gonna try it again after adding however many splashes that was. I'm just not tasting it still. More? Alright, here we go again. I feel like it's getting there, but if I ate that, I would not necessarily say that that was mint. I'm gonna use this whole bottle. Are there even instructions? Avoided pouring near an open flame. That's all I got. You know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna keep doing this, and eventually they're gonna be disgusting. They're so minty. Should be the last try, I hope. Yeah, I think that's minty. Yeah, I think that works. I think we're done. Well, with the mint ones, let's shove it in a bag. There we go. So I think, because mint is a rather strong flavor, I am gonna have to fling that everywhere. And then either wash this bowl or grab another one for the next flavor. Now I said I wasn't gonna use my camera phone anymore, but I gotta show you guys this. Like, it's been a few minutes. This is already getting hard. The ganache for the plain ones, already hard. This we just put in there, obviously, so soon. So as I sit here, looking at my nice, clean bowl, when the fuck did that get there? Who did that? Alright, you know what? Good enough. Next, we're going to do strawberry extract, which I've also never used before, so experimentation. Alright, here's the strawberry one. I've also never tried this one. So let's see if I can do this without flinging the cap this time. Ooh! Oh, that I liked the Mylar, and that is very intensely strawberry flavored. So yeah, I don't know if we're supposed to shake it, but I didn't shake the mint, so whatever. So, about 5 tiny squeezes, and we'll see how that goes. I cheated. I tried a little bit off camera, but it needs more. So let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Let me mix again. I always said, if you're going to do something, you may as well overdo it. So we'll do 5 plus a little shake. So is like 15 or 20 drops worth. I'm still not sure. Maybe we'll get a second opinion. We have decided much more strawberry is needed. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we'll try that. So this is like maybe 30 drops or so. Again, it tastes like something, but I don't know if it's strawberry. More work needed. So I asked boyfriend, and it's a little insane, but this is what he suggested. White wine vinegar. So what I'm gonna do, take like a teaspoon of strawberry extract, because he couldn't taste the strawberry at all. It's about a teaspoon of strawberry extract. Also, this stuff is really bitter. So I'm going to take a little sugar as well. Maybe 1/2 to 1/4 teaspoon. It's not really going to dissolve because it's alcohol based, but that's fine. And so what he does is he like takes his finger over the cap like that and dribbles it in. But my finger is tiny and doesn't cover the hole all the way. So he gave me this. Pour a little bit in here. Put this cap back on. Do like drops at a time. That may have been too much actually. Let's start with like 1/2 of this. And by the way, this stuff is crazy. It tastes more like strawberries than strawberry extract, which is very strange. So I'm gonna do like 1/2 of it and hope my chocolate don't bind. There we go. Now back to mixing and not knocking over the vinegar. Good, it's all going in there. Here's a fun tip for you folks at home. If you let your ganache sit too long, like I did, it sucks. I just hope that I can mix it through enough so we don't have giant pockets of crazy nonsense strawberry flavor and then giant pockets of just chocolate. So these are my hands, so I can't really flip the camera around to show you the taste test, but I think it's gonna work. Especially because I have these. I'm going to chop up and put in them too. Dried strawberries. So I think that's the next step. Don't eat that. Chopped up like 5. And I'm going to attempt to get them to not clump together like they are. I'm going to sprinkle everything, but mostly these strawberries with powdered sugar. Well, I guess mostly my hand, but whatever. There you go, snowman poop. I actually had to end up microwaving this ganache because it had frozen up so bad. But it's back to normal now. My friend told me make more snowman poop. What do they look like? They look like Muddy Buddies. If you ever had those. So I chopped up like the biggest and smallest strawberry I could find. We're gonna try it again. Alright, so this one passed the boyfriend taste test, so. I know how to spell strawberry. Don't judge me. Somebody decided that the mint wasn't minty enough. So now we're gonna re-mintify the mint. First, I'm gonna have to fucking microwave it. Alright, so now that we're back to about our starting consistency, let's just fucking load the bitch up with mint. He said make it punchy. Hey, still not good enough. Alright, he said it's awesome, so Into the fridge it goes again. Okay, so we looked up some tutorials online, and we don't have what we need for the chili chocolate. We do have some booze. I'm gonna try that. This is absolutely a necessary step. Don't forget to drop some on the counter. Alright, so now that it's ganache, we're gonna add some vanilla. Ooh, well, that was a lot of vanilla. I think maybe we will do less vanilla. And then some booze. And I don't really know how much. I know I made these last year and I used quite a bit. So we'll start with like a couple tablespoons, I think. See where that gets us. Oh, it smells good. Okay. Let's booze up and riot. Wait, no. Let's booze up and stay in bed all day. That sounds better. It's good, but I don't think it's boozy enough. Let's try some more. Alright, so 1, 2. Sure, that's probably enough. Alrighty, round 2. Ooh, this is really light consistency. There it is. I think that's got it. My tongue is numb. Alrighty, he likes it. Time to scoop it all in here. So now we're in what I call the mud room, which is just sort of the entryway to the house here. And it's cold as fuck, and there's a reason for that. We want our truffles not to melt. So I'm gonna cover this table in wax paper, and then we're gonna get started. So now that that's out of the way, I got our plain truffles, because those are the ones that we put in first. Just the ganache. Obviously they're not truffles yet. They're not that magical. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna break off pieces and make a giant fucking mess, because that's what I'm good at, and sort of moosh them back and forth in my hands until they feel about like Play-Doh consistency. And then you just roll them and roll them and roll them, just like Play-Doh. And if you roll them too much, if they're not warm enough, they fall apart. Start over. And yeah, there you go. That's basically a fucking truffle. Good job. And I'll make a billion more. So once you have your truffles all rolled out, or, you know, as many as you can stand doing, I got this many, it's time for my least favorite step, tempering the chocolate. Tempering chocolate. So tempering chocolate sucks, and nobody likes it, and very few people are good at it. Take your bowl and make sure that bitch is dry, because any water in it will seize the chocolate, and then you will hate life forever some more. So once that's done, what we have to do is we have to place like 2/3 of this bag in there, and then let it melt, but not like super melt, like only let it get to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is why I've got this little IR thermometer here. It says it's about 70 right now. And then once it's at 100, put the rest of the chocolate from the bag that we set aside into it and stir it until it's about 83 to 84 degrees. It'll start to crystallize and harden, which is what we want. And then keep fucking stirring forever and put it back on the heat. Bring it up to about 100 degrees. Or no, like 88 to 90 degrees. Don't bring it up to 100 degrees, you'll fail. And then dip a knife in it, put it in the fridge, and see if it gets hard. See if we did it right. Maybe we did, maybe we didn't. Fuck my life, let's do this thing. So eventually, you'll start to see chocolate kind of melting a teeny bit and sticking to the sides like that, and that is exactly what we want. It means the process has begun and you live here now. You know, it's coming along, it's getting there. It's still kind of chunky, but we'll get there. So why do I bake? I don't bake for me. These truffles are all for other people. Like, I'm sure I'll eat some, but they're all for family and friends. And like, honestly, I think they're all for friends. Anyway, I just would never bake anything if I was baking for myself. I would never bake a damn thing. I would maybe start some stuff and then probably get distracted halfway through, lay in front of the couch, say fuck it. But for other people, it tricks me into doing things, because I honestly wouldn't do anything. I would just let the depression win. But baking for other people I do something and I can go, damn, look at that thing I did. I actually accomplished something. Alright, so we are back at 90. 91 should be fine. So what I'm going to do now is get a knife, dip it in this chocolate, the excess drain off, and stick it in the fridge. And hopefully that bitch will harden in about a minute. So I just pulled this out of the fridge. It's been like 1 minute and 3 seconds. It is amazingly hard. Back to the mudroom. Okay, so now we're back in the mudroom where it's cold, which means these truffles will set up wonderfully. They're nice and hard again. Drop them into the bowl of tempered chocolate. Scoop them out with a fork. Scoop the excess off. And then plop them down onto this lovely wax paper. Cover up any flaws you see. There will be flaws. These are homemade. But yeah, that is it. That is it for truffles. Well, it's almost it. You'll see. Alright, so my dumbass forgot that it's fucking cold out here. And that means that my chocolate hardened very quickly. That's why some of these look fucking awful, because it hardened too quickly. So now I'm going to try and chop off the ugliest chunks as much as I can, just with a pair of kitchen shears. Alright, so I've remelted the last little bits of chocolate here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to put them in my very classy piping bag that's not just a Ziploc bag at all, I promise. And get as much as you can. Make as big of a mess as you can. It's really all good. So moosh it as much as you can to one of the corners. Seal it up with as little air in there as possible. Make sure you get lots of chocolate on you. And then take your scissors and snip a tiny little hole at the end there. Now you got a piping bag. So I've got my piping bag. I took some liberties with the truffles, making them put their best foot forward. Now we're going to decorate them. That way everybody knows who made these. So there you have it. They look awful, but you know what? Everyone's going to know that I made those Depression baked heart truffles. And they're going to appreciate them. And it'll make their holidays just a little bit happier. And I do hope that you also have happy holidays. And I will see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. And if you want to see more of my lack of baking skills and my actual depression life, then be sure to subscribe. You can also find me on Twitter at @depressedbaking. See you next time.